Hey, it's me, Billy Z. First off, I'm really frustrated with this camera because on a number of occasions, including just now, I start to record and I record for about a minute, and then as I move the camera a little bit, it suddenly shuts off. The camera doesn't shut off, the video shuts off. It stops recording. All I do is move it and it shuts off. I'm thinking maybe part of the palm of my hand is touching something on the screen as I turn it. I don't know, but it's frustrating. So now I'm starting a video all over again, and I'm just looking at these hills over here. It's a nice view. You can't see it from inside, from down below. In my house, there's just walls everywhere. That's how they build houses here. Take a piece of property and build a wall all the way around it. A big 10-foot wall all the way around. That's what this one looks like. Maybe it's only 9 foot. But, and then in this case, they built this horrible cyclone fence with concertina wire all the way around it. And right now, you see this tarp semi-rolled up and stashed over here. It was over on this side, but I'm planning on putting a small like a storage area and kind of a shop, someplace where I can work on stuff out of the rain, because we're only about a month away from the rainy season here, month and a half, and then it rains for 6 months almost every day, a lot. So but I wanted to put that tarp up, but this cyclone fence goes all the way around the house. Well, it did go all the way around the house. I got permission from the landlord to cut off this portion and save it for them, for whatever they're going to use it for. Maybe they're going to put it back up if I move out of this house, if and when, most likely when. So that's what I'm doing right now. I just got through cutting the main connectors along the top of the cyclone fence along here, and now I just cut off this edge right here. I was going to go all the way to the corner, but then I realized, well, I don't really have any way to work on that in any safe manner, so that's out. But anyway, that's enough, because the tarp I'm putting up comes basically right where I have that ladder sitting right now. Comes right about to there, or a little bit this way. Less than a yard. I measured less than a yard from the top of the steps. I'm planning on cutting all this stuff. They put this stuff up here because they didn't do the terrace roof right, and nobody ever does. Well, okay, let me say 80% do not do it right. They make a terrace roof, and they have no. I've never been a, what do you call it, a mason. I've never done anything like this. But just common sense just says you have to be very precise when you put on a terrace roof, because the rain piles up here in the rainy season. The rain pile up. I guess rain doesn't pile up, does it? But it mounts up, something like that. I can't think of the English word that I want to use right now. It pools up, and this almost the whole terrace roof is a lake almost during the whole rainy season. It's useless. So I'm going to have to do something about that as well, and I'm planning on tearing down that little rim they put along to keep the water from pouring over the edge. Because what you're saying then basically is that rim is there because the drains, like this one, I put this wire thing in it. I made that little wire thing to prevent crud from going down there. But crud goes down there anyway, but not as bad. I will eventually find the correct, what do you call that? Not funnel. Anyway, to protect from stuff going down there. But the drain is the position of the drain is so high compared to the rest of the roof that the water doesn't get to there until it reaches the point of that rim that they put up over there. So yeah, when in the winter, when I come up in the winter, well, they call it winter here. They call what's summer in the United States is the rainy season here, and they call it inverno, which is like winter. But you come to the top of the stairs and the water is right up to that ridge there. And this whole area fills up with water. So I personally have to do something with that because I want to take advantage of this while I'm living in this house. Even if the landlords don't help me pay for it. And they have no reason to, because they can rent the house for, they could actually rent the house for more than what I'm paying for it. And that's what many people have told me. So if I think about it that way, the money that I spend would be money that I would have spent on rent if they were charging me a higher price. Anyway, I got to do that too. Anyway, today I decided this is the day. They gave me permission just this morning to go ahead and cut that down. So that's what I'm doing. And I just got to that point right there using this device over here. I hate these